I always wanted to be an archaeologist, and I always wanted to have this exposure to different cultures and different languages and diversity. And by coming to England in 2006, I got all of it at once.
I kind of turned up with just 2 suitcases, nowhere to live, and basically no money. But I was able to have a really incredible year over there in France, living with French people, you know, learning the language.
Through these 9 years that I've been here, you pick up all the little nuances and the little slangs, and start watching Mock the Week and actually understanding the jokes.
I love British humor. It's different, and it's taken me a while.
This is my home now. I don't consider anywhere else my home. And I've always felt that my home is where I feel welcomed, where I can build a life.
When I finished my degree, I was just exploring, lines of professional routes, basically. And there was a big demand for digital marketing personnel in London specifically.
I finished my exams, I think, around June 10th, and then basically got on the Eurostar the next day. I kind of took it for granted at the time that I could just, sign a job contract and move over to France for a year without doing any other forms, etc. I thought that's such a brilliant freedom that we have in the UK and we take for granted.
What I wanted to study, economics and history of art, I can do in London. I think what I liked about here is also that Britain seemed to always embrace other people and other cultures and assimilate them.
You have a certain attachment and you become very protective of the city where you live. And having the opportunity and just seeing another country and another place and having the ability to live there and contribute in a positive way is always something that I see that everyone should be able to do.
Personally and emotionally, it's a huge investment that I've made by committing to live here and being a successful professional here and being a mother here. I just want the opportunity to be able to decide if and when I will need or I will want to go back to Italy.
I don't come from a very wealthy background, so I was getting my salary from this job, but I also was able to get this Erasmus grant, which is available to all EU citizens. I think at the time it was something like €3,000. But the worry that I have is that we're taking ourselves out of this Erasmus scheme. It's only going to be people from privileged backgrounds that perhaps will have opportunities to go over, and it just really makes me kind of upset that future generations might not have the same opportunities that I had.
I fear that my daughter may have bigger issues with that. She should have the same opportunities as me, and she should be able to make the same choices as me. It will make her embrace other people, will make her understand other cultures. I don't want her to have an insular view. I don't want her to think this way here is the only right way.
It was just an incredible year for me. It kind of really helped me grow as a person. I was 20 years old when I went there and kind of transformed my life, I guess.
I pay my national insurance, I contribute to everything that I can. I create jobs, I pay people to do the jobs that they need to be. There is no losing in learning from other people's cultures and absorbing that and bringing that to this country for the things that work.
It was just like a friend's birthday, and Paul was like the plus one, I was the plus one on the other side, and we met in a bar. It's not a very romantic story. He is British, his mum is from Liverpool. Probably if London wasn't the capital that it is, probably he wouldn't have moved to London. So yeah, definitely, absolutely without freedom of movement. Like this guy I wouldn't be here.
My kids are Italian and British. My youngest daughter, she's 2.5, and she's being raised in a fully Italian house, but she has started going to nursery a month ago. So until a month ago, she was only speaking in Italian, and now all of a sudden she's fully bilingual, and when she meets someone English, she starts talking in English to them. It's a miracle. Taking away freedom of movement is going to crush one of the most beautiful aspects of British society, which is diversity. And I think that if you stop having that variety of people coming in and going out, I think that British society is going to lose a lot.
All the people I've got to know, a lady on the street, she was struggling with her child, I helped her. You know, you pay your taxes when you're working, you contribute to the economy and all that, but do you actually give something to a country? You give something to the people.